Mexico, come get some cars. This week's reward car is the Morris Minor Series 2 Traveler. And it's not just a Mini with a shed bolted on the back.
Another 83.
I think.
I missed completely what they said, but whatever. Another MC12. Sure. Apparently it's good in S2, but I've never used it. I don't know. Okay, scratch that. I did use it before. I've just never found it to be very good. We just don't get high-low, huh? I was so excited. I thought eventually we'd get high car, low car, but nope. This is underwhelming. All right. We need drifty drifts. Where's the drift at? Oh, this one. Anything goes. Go from here. I imagine it's slightly better. Anything goes 998. I don't have a 998 drift car. What do I use here? This kind of works. I don't know. I wish I had a wide angle drift car now. I guess this thing works. I think actually. Should be alright. Like that. There we go. Easy peasy. We did it. Right, what is this? What? Why are you forcing me to use a 700? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. What am I driving here? The ground games. I don't actually get to use the ram very often, so I'll try to use that. Give it and shot. right, here we go. Oh, I'm overtaking Dante. That never happens. That never happens. That never happens. At least it's a sprint format. If it's not like the stupid circuits, I think we're probably gonna end up at least with one of those. Those ones take the longest. Sprints are manageable. Nice and chill. There are 8 gears already. Are so heavy that I can't even stay on the banking. Cool. One down. First purrs. That was another one. Right. Alrighty. I guess my load times aren't that quick. I'm realizing now. My SATA SSD slowing us down a little bit. It's apparent. It's more apparent now that I'm like playing offline, because online you kind of expect somebody might be on a potato. It's really dependent on the fastest load time or the slowest load time of the lobby. you usually don't really care about load times much because you also get people with potatoes a lot. You just kind of zone out as it loads at this point. I don't even really think about load times online anymore. So, I don't know. And now, in solo, I'm getting single player, I'm actually getting pure hard drive performance. Chill time right now. Competition, everything is highly skilled. So this car is so heavy, it doesn't like to stay on the banking very much. That's okay. I'm just glad they're all sprints, hopefully. Got one more left. If this is also a sprint, I'll be happy. Come on, load, please. Come in. There we go.
Switch.
Hey, hello Dante. How you doing? Getting to use meta while I'm playing single player. Hey. Or against bots in general. I can't promise much racing right after because I kind of got carried away today right after work. Didn't have a great amount of sleep last night, so I kind of took a nap in the middle of the day, so in order to make up for it, kind of worked later, and then worked later and ate dinner a bit later, and then did all the chores later, and kind of all stacked as I just kind of lounged around a little bit, being lazy. And now I'm too late, so don't expect a ton of open racing after the festival playlist stuff. I'm still sad that we still haven't gotten high low car. Wait, is this the last series of the week? If it is, I'm so sad. What is even the point? There are iconic cars on the game. Yeah. Special circumstances of the day. Oh. Yeah, that's so disappointing. I mean, I was like being like a kind of donut supporter because I love donut, but I thought it's like, yeah, we get. I'm glad to get high-low car, but no, I guess we don't. Not even a way to make it yourself, you know what I mean? Like they could just, you know, make a body kit option, high car, low car, and like it might not be good, but it looks cool. Or for those that like donut, they'll like putting it on, even though it might not be like, it might have the same exact stats as like Forza Arrow or whatever. You pick that one over it because you want the aesthetic, but of course you didn't do that, so sad. Getting 2 new cars. I just expected more from the donut collab other than them doing single story that doesn't take too long to finish. Plus voiceovers to introduce every week. That's it. Like what? So underwhelming. And no wonder they did the collab, you know what I mean? Like it's not even that much of a collaboration. All they did was push out Rocket Bunny kits, which, you know, like Donut doesn't have a hand in Rocket Bunny. They just decided to bring it back essentially. It's not like Donut has like a close tie with Rocket Bunny, so then they could bring it back at the same time, but no, it's like nothing. Whatever. It's not Donut's fault. It's just probably like they were probably down to have high car, low car in the game. I don't think that they would be the people that would not want in the game because I think they're cool car people and they would love to have their cars in the game. It's like all on Playground Games saying, hey, we don't want to map a new car into the game or whatever. We don't want to scan a car. So it's just sad that the expansion like this thing didn't it didn't live up to its potential, essentially, is what I'm saying. Alright, let's get the single stuff. Yes, this is just high-low, but it's not. And it's like they do like what are these things like semi-themed. And this is kind of cool that they're doing money pit and you have to use a Miata, but still, it's the D class. Holy crap! Sucks. Who the crap cares? Anyway. What am I doing? Oh, we have to do Playground Games. You know what? That's fine. Haven't done it in a while. Horizon Tour, that's kind of weird. We have to do that. Getting those licenses? Licenses for what? High-low car exists. Because high-low car, at the very least, the 350Z already exists. Right? And they're... At the very least, the low car body kit is fine because it's like completely brandless. You know what I mean? I can kind of see like high car being a problem because it's like made by like those body kits are made. The body kit that they put on is, you know, specific and like is on a known brand because that's how high car goes. But at the very least, give me low car, right? I don't know. BMW, I think, already exists in the game as well. Tacoma, they have the Tacoma, and they didn't really do like everything they did was like it's like on the exterior is just custom, so they could have just brought in the Tacomas. They didn't do that. because they're annoying. They have the license for Toda. So like they could have at least given us something, even if they couldn't give us anything. But it's like the fact that they give us anything is kind of annoying. But I get what you mean, like when you're trying to say like getting all the rights. Technically, yeah, high-low car, especially the 350Z. Like they have like a full body kit, they would probably have to go to every, like even if it's like an unknown brand, they have to ask whether they could put it on. They probably wouldn't let them. But I'm sure they could have if they really wanted to get everything done, but they just probably just didn't feel like it was worth it. I doubt this was like a last minute addition, you know what I mean, to the game. There's like, oh my god, we gotta just locked in the collab, and you know, and we don't have enough time to get all the rights for the body kits. Like, I mean, there is potential. Depends on how high of an opinion you have of pickup games. Maybe they were just scrambling. Switchbacks speed zone. Where's that? Hell, I don't know where those are. This? No. Switchbacks. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish there was something more tangible in the collaboration. I just expected more, you know. And I heard Donut, I was like, cool, we get to drive their car builds. It's the Miata, you know? I don't know. The Miata. Give us the Money Pit Miata, you know? That's a classic. I don't know. I guess I'm expecting too much at this point. I guess people, Zevo is right to be like underwhelmed by the update. I was essentially like, this one, okay. I was on their side before. Yeah, go ahead. I'm probably gonna leave trial till last, so you can be on your main first and then switch to alt after.
Smoke too much, I drink too much. I tell myself that I can't stop. We could see clearly now. We could see clearly now. That I can't stop. We could see clearly now.
Alright, I do you.
We could see clearly now.
Oh, whatever. Forgot to put a livery on. I'm gonna use this cover very much, so it's okay. The one clean car I have, maybe, will be. He got into the Team Wars race? GRG? Damn. Can't believe he qualied. Was nobody else available? He must have done a lot of practice. I'm proud of him, man. Moving up. He's still dedicated to this game. I am no longer dedicated to this game, so my skill has completely deteriorated. I'm just another sloth now. Alright, I'll just do this myself. Do you have to do this Audi one yet, or? Yeah, but again, it's hard to like for us to say. Wait, we already have a challenge on Street Wars? Oh, Zevo.
You have arrived at your destination.
Are you part of GRG for that race? Are you talking about the Team Wars? Nuts. Oh, wait, you guys are racing again? Huh. Guess you guys are back. Nice. See how long that lasts. What are your thoughts? You think how long will Nuts keep participating? Is everybody in? Like everybody down for the long haul, or it is? I guess I'm just doing this by myself. No worries. Let's do. What do I need to do? I need to win any S-Run class race event. This needs to be a race. Okay. Fastest race is here. That's 3 to 4 new people. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know you guys were actively still recruiting. That's cool to hear, though. Hello? Yeah, happy for you guys, man. I've accepted the fact that I will never be that good because I just don't put enough effort into the game to get better. Oh, Zabri, I've heard those. I think I've seen them do the was it legendary do the legendary HRA stuff, so that's cool. Seen them in the chat. Kind of given up on that because I just don't play this game enough to grind out HRA anymore. With the costume on. For Nuts, baby. Nah, it's only one. It's gotta be more than one. I only wear the costume when there's more than one Nuts member in the chat. I don't just bust it out for anything. Gotta keep it fresh, you know. Oh, and also, Zevo, I pulled Layla and got on second tentpole. Not as good as you, of course, because you got in one, but even you not being here is better because you take all my luck. You steal everybody's luck for yourself. Last time when you weren't here, I think I won the 50-50 as well on Nahida. Okay, were you here for Nahida pulls? I don't remember anymore. I don't know either. Probably not then. You would feel like you would remember. I got either good or bad luck. Because if I got good luck, you'd show up saying that you had better luck, and if I had bad luck, you'd just be laughing and you'd remember. So. Yeah. JK, I'd like to see you there. It's fun to have more people to watch. Dante was there though. Dante's mad at me because apparently I have better luck than him with 4-star pulls. I guess that's consolation. At least I'm better than Dante at something. Not something I have a skill in, it's just random luck. Can't beat him in Forza, but I can get 4 stars. Quote unquote useful skill voice. You know what? I would trade skill for. I'd give up some skill. I'd give up some luck for some more skill. Not gonna lie. If you want to trade. Nah, you don't even play Genshin enough for it to really matter. Get it somehow? I didn't. I do this. You're thinking about it. You know how Sony is slow on PC ports anyways, so it might be a bit before we actually get it. Alright, Dante, you joining me? I'll just do the single player stuff first, I guess. Like. I don't know if I want you to start playing GT7 though. That's the thing. Cause I feel like you'll just be better than me and I'll just be sad again. So hazy to study because I know I can retake it 3 times. What? You can retake it 3 times? The heck is that? This. Signing into everything. Really? How much do I need for this? Season objective. 630, I got 500 something. Ah, okay. Need a longer run up. Oh, I could just... Wait, what do I use? Yeah, only this subject did that. That's super weird. I've never heard of an exam that you already know you can retake. Other than like driving exams. This is kind of weird, but you know what? Good for you. the right way, right? That was a bit too much of a run up, but whatever. Is it one of those like public exams where you get like a certification thing? 'Cause I feel like school stuff I never know. I've never had an exam in school where I've known that I could retake. But that just might be like a culture difference. Mass probability exam. Yeah, so like again, I've never had an exam where I know I can retake. We got told we might have a redo like essentially after it, and then the professor saw that our average was like a 60% or 50 or 60%. So then he sat us down and we were like, yeah, that's not good. We need to retake and like actually have you learn this, because it's not like he wants us to have bad grades. It's not the grades, not the matter. It's the thing that we're not actually learning, so we actually can't move on. Realizing that stuff that he taught us is not sticking. NA education. What do you mean? I feel like it's more strict if you know that you can't retake it immediately, or like there's the time to retake it. When you say retake it, do you mean like you can just retake like when you take the class again? Because that's something we could do. Like if you fail the class, you can retake the class. We just don't have makeup exams if we do badly. It's just like if you fail, you fail. And you have to wait and take the whole class again before you get another chance. Alright, what do you want to do first, Dante? I guess we do everything. Let's do stuff that's not online first. Let's do this D class thing. Oh wait, I have to tune something for this, right? Either examine certain periods. Yeah. I mean, it's also the fact that everybody goes to the US and goes to the US for uni though. So everybody likes going abroad for uni, and usually US, Canada is pretty high up, so but then it's like a bit more brutal, I guess, our system, and also really expensive. Actually not Canada, it's just US. US is expensive. US and Canada are completely separate systems essentially though. Is it 94? Okay. The education system that gets memed on is the high school and below education system. I totally agree. I'm glad I wasn't educated in North America. One of my friends, like in Hong Kong, he was like failing or not doing very well, and then his parents decided it would be a good idea for him to finish the last year of high school in the US, and he aced everything once he got into the US. It's actually like night and day difference for him. Oh, he didn't have to do much. he got here. Like, he didn't actually change his habits or anything. It felt like looking at his social media, he ended up like making more friends and stuff. He was kind of a loner back in high school in Hong Kong. He was just like hanging out more, but then he was like acing everything, so kind of shows. Here on public unis, enough subject government pays your scholarship. Yeah, we don't have a free ride. There are scholarships for, but then that's usually like government subsidized, possibly. But like a lot of it is on the school itself to do that. But there are full rides here, and then like if you're doing public college or public university, it is heavily subsidized. So it's like if you're local, you do pay a much lower price and it's doable. It's not too bad. But you're right, like we don't really in North America like the university. That's why like people go into debt for university and stuff. But that's more of a US problem overall. I think Canada has a better system. But I can't say anything because I don't know necessarily the US system very well. All I know is that if you're out of state, you're gonna have to pay a lot. If you're staying within state, it's pretty cheap. Yeah, so if you have free, yeah, I mean even in Hong Kong it's not free. I don't know how that system works actually in Hong Kong. I know it's cheap. I don't think it's free. I think it's government subsidized, like once again, but I don't think it's free. But of course you're saying that you have to hit a certain performance, but that's kind of with any scholarship. You have to maintain a performance. So like even when I went to the private university, because I kept up some grades, I got subsidized. Or not subsidized, I got scholarships, so. You just have to pass? Okay. I mean, there's one thing too, like even like in some universities, if they know that you can't, like it's like they call it financial aid, that you just have to pass. And they'll like sponsor you, and it's part of like a fund that the university has, like the board sets aside for low-income people. In that sense there is subsidy, but of course once again we don't have the government pays for everything thing. I think there's a bit of a interesting feedback loop there though, where because the government is paying for your education, they really want you to pass. So then possibly the system then like came around and said, hey, we're gonna give them 3 chances or 2 or 3 chances to pass the course because the government's paying for it, and it would look really bad if they couldn't pass it. They don't want to waste money, because I think this is something in Australia that's a problem. Oh, Dante's doing mean line. I think what I heard about Australia, they also have free upper level education. So what people end up doing is that there's like people that's why people like talk about how there's a lot of partying in Australia. It's because not a lot. I can't say a lot because I don't live there, but there's a significant amount of people, probably not the majority still, but like there's a significant amount of people that apparently they just take like 1 course a semester instead of like the full load, and they just stretch out their upper level education to like 7 or 8 years or something before they graduate. And they just like kind of chill out the whole time. They only take like 1 subject a week, so they maybe go to like classes like twice a week, and they just party all the rest of the time because they can just handle whatever. They don't really want. So then like there is like a legit issue, like the government was trying to like try and see if they can incentivize the kids to like actually like not be in university for like 7-8 years, because it's just bad for the economy as well, because the workforce you don't get new people in the workforce as soon as possible, you know what I mean? University decides that and invests them for you to pay. Yeah, but the government probably pressures them, because they're the ones forking over the money, right? Or the government pays for it. So then they're probably pressuring universities, hey, like, we're not gonna pay for this guy indefinitely, just keep trying, you know what I mean? Even if, like, if he fails, like, we want him to be able to retry and get out of university. Yeah. 5 subjects per semester for 4 years. That sounds about right. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, like, it's... Of course, we're both speculating a little bit, but... There is government pushback on that type of stuff. It wouldn't be the first time they've done something like that. And again, it's not... I'm not saying that it's like a majority thing. It's just that it's a consideration. And like, of course, when government starts thinking, oh, we have to slash our budget or whatever, and this is some of the things that they would be like, oh, we could try and pressure universities and stuff like that to like lower our budget in that sense. Because like, you know, like presidents or whatever, people running the country, they want to show off that they're lowering taxes or whatever, and then of course then they have to lower government spending and stuff like that. So there's always like a sort of pressure to like optimize the spending. What's I'm about to pay? Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting though. Education system all over the place is just different. Upper level education kind of tough, because I feel like it's kind of snobby to say this, but I think it's kind of true where upper level education is not like it's becoming more and more necessary, but it's one of those things where it's definitely like an extra on top. I feel like governments should be able to like provide at the very like high school level education. Like once you finish high school, I think it's not super necessary for them to provide for university. There's also the fact that some people that want to go to university can't, so then they have to have systems. So then I do agree that there has to be systems in place to allow those that might not be able to afford it to be able to afford it. Like I understand that some people like university just is not for everybody. I feel like everybody needs high school education at the very least. I feel like that's like the lowest bar I think that people should have, at least passing high school. I don't know, some people place it like at middle school. Some people are like happy with just middle school, but I feel like in this society these days, I feel like you have to go through high school. I think it should be part of it where like kids can know that no matter what they can get through high school. And university is kind of like maybe heavily subsidized the people that really want to and they have to apply and stuff, but I don't know. Like, I'm not in the I don't know government, I don't know politics, I don't know how you necessarily screen out the people that you know is kind of taking advantage of the subsidy system versus the people that don't. I think providing free university is not necessary in the sense that I feel like people that are willing to go are like don't I think there's a line of course like where you shouldn't make it so that they go into like super like a huge amount of debt, but like I think people that are willing to go to university and want to go to university are willing to like take a little bit of debt on for student loans and stuff to get their education and finish that because they know it's good for the future and they'll make it back. And then but like don't make it as I'm on the side of like, you know, like in the US is still broken in that sense where like student loans can like bankrupt people. They're paying it off for years out of university. I don't think that's correct. But a little jobs you can do with high school only. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like people, you know, are happy doing, you know, restaurant jobs, or like hard labor, like more hard labor, or more even like apprenticeship labor, like, you know, like mechanics, electricians. Like there is a sort of thing with like getting certified. Like getting certified, you could probably like get trained on by like a family friend or like a sort of connection space, like, oh, you know, an electrician guy, and you've like kind of know him and you kind of start working for him and stuff like that. So there are some people that like that kind of stuff, and it's their calling, or they enjoy that, so then they don't necessarily need it, right? So so I think that's why I'm of the stance where you don't need, I don't think governments need to provide free upper level education, but they have to have, I feel like they should be providing at the very least free high school level education. Because you need, I feel like middle school is just not enough. But medical system is even more memed. Yeah, I mean, there's no defending the medical system in the US. Even like their drugs, like even like outside of the direct hospitals and stuff, just look at insulin, you know, like how they handle insulin is so dumb. It's free, very good student. Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, like that's one way to do it, but I feel like, I mean, this is a bit harsh because like, I'm of the view that I think being like slightly in debt, maybe like being able to pay it off like after you get a full-time job, maybe in like a year, I think that's like a decent amount to be okay with for people that are lowish the income but want to go for university. I don't think it necessarily has to be free. Because that also motivates people to try hard to like get through their education. Because I'd honestly rather that money go to somebody else. Like, for example, if you had to choose between, you know, free university education versus free healthcare, I feel like I'd take the free healthcare. It's like, you know, like the government can't just infinitely print money and stuff like that, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, if you have both, that's the thing. And even in Canada, we have, well, no, like we have like really heavily subsidized university and free healthcare. The thing is, we're paying a lot of tax. So if I were to choose though, like we have essentially both, like not as extreme as you, but we're not the US where we don't, like where student debt is, like student debt here is not as big of an issue, right? So it's more subsidized and stuff like that. So in a sense, like, but then we're paying more tax as a result. So I know it's a trade-off. I'd rather pay slightly less tax and take a little bit out of the university subsidy. Of course, there's like that's a spectrum and people stand on different areas. Wait, what? Why? I thought we were queuing up for something. What the heck? Did it fail? What the? What just happened? Alright, try that again, I guess. Yeah, I think one of those things where like it's less of a debate is, like as you mentioned, is the medical system. Be able to get cheap insulin and stuff like that. I just don't understand why that isn't a thing. Why are you allowing drug companies to charge people for life-saving drugs? It's not even like if they're charging a lot for a life-saving drug that costs a lot to make, then it's kind of one of those things where like, yeah, it's hard to justify. Insulin is easy to produce. It's just you're not allowed to because of patents. Because the people that hold the patents don't like. Yeah, I mean, it's just so dumb. There's also no competition in that space either, which doesn't interest me great either. Oh, it's not a C. I didn't have a C class retro car. So I guess we'll stick with these. It's a bit slidey because we're on stock tires. Be a bit cautious going through these corners a little bit here. I don't think it makes that much of a difference because we could just wall ride. This is in spots, no penalties. Adar or something like that. Hey, where are you from again, Zevo? I forget. Serbia, okay. Right. Canada seems like a pretty good destination for living in like not the main countries in Europe. Not the big countries. I feel like people really do like Canada as sort of a destination to move to and drive towards. Surprised how many people are from third language, but it's like then it's not the US though. Like people could strive like hard for the US instead, but I think US is so memed on that nobody really likes the US culturally as much. Especially like when you talk about healthcare and stuff like that you're used to in Europe and stuff. Not for you, yeah. I mean, it's not for a lot of people. You're not alone in that. I'm surprised at how many people are hired at the place I work from Ukraine. Yeah, no, it was a quite interesting conversation with whatever with everything that's happening over there right now. I mean, I was like, wow, you guys relocated to Canada, huh? They were like, yep. And then it's like, you guys didn't choose the US, huh? And I was like, yep. And then they were like, yep. And they were like, yep, I've always wanted to come here, and this is the kind of the goal, and it worked out. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. You and your family, right? Yep. They're like, yep. That's cool. We kind of like Canada. We welcome you guys because we need the voters, apparently. Gonna let out. I mean, that's a good mentality to have. Just seize the opportunity for sure. That can't be a bad thing. Yeah, best of luck. If you do come to Canada, to BC, let me know. Down to hang and show you around. Oh, this is a 5er, isn't it? That's why we're doing 3. Wait, no, that was the first one. My bad. Never mind. I'm dumb. I can't count. You never know. You never know, honestly. People that came from Ukraine at my company, they got hired out of university. That's Dante. Dante just wall ride. Disappointed. Never say never. Once again, once the opportunity arises, seize it. I'm sure it'll work out. I have faith. No matter how long it takes, you'll get here, and hopefully, even at that point, I'll still be streaming, and we'll catch up. And show me the ways of using keyboard for Forza. I can show you my keyboard collection. Hopefully, at that point, I won't have any. I won't have more than 2. I don't plan on getting any more keyboards after the next one I'm doing. I'll only have 2 custom. I can recommend you. I don't think they take a recommendation based off of Twitch chat interactions. I haven't worked with you technically, but and I'm still new at my company, so we'll see. Who knows, if you apply for one of the big companies, we might work together. Although right now hiring is kind of iffy on the big tech companies though, so it might not be the best timing. But it's good that you're not graduating this right now. Because right now the job market is looking a bit bleak with all the layoffs. Try again next year. I guess is the best thing. I'll have the CV done. Gotcha. That's good. You good at your some of the side projects? That's good. Is Dante just having like a vendetta match against like the CPUs or what? I think I'll just miss the check. It looks like he's had enough of the CPUs. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do fine. You seem like a smart guy. Sees his opportunities and stuff like that.
Because it's you,
Ventrilla DC. Makes sense. All right. Seasonal championship. This one's the fast one. It's gonna be weird going from like a D class, C class, and then straight to S2. But make do. After this, we'll do the tour, playground games. Then we'll wait for Dante to switch accounts and we'll do trial. Bractory. I don't get to use the problem very often. Let's try that. I like to own a house, a garage for 5 to 6 cars and promote that. And I'm not aiming for that. Holy crap. Aiming for the stars, bro. But it's good to aim to set your goal high. My goal is not necessarily about the garage. I don't think I'll ever be like a car collector type guy. I'll just be like one nice car versus one family car, and I think I'm happy. And I'd maybe just switch them out instead of having multiple. But my goal is to be able to build or spec out my own house. Just can't decide. I guess that's one way to look. That's one way to do it, just to get them all. But yeah, I want to build my own house. Well, not myself, but I want to be able to spec it out. It's gonna be all about tech, you know, like 10 gigabit fiber straight into your house. I have to pay for business fiber, and I don't give a crap. I just want like the fastest speeds and stuff. Server room, Ethernet, Cat 6 or Cat 7 all over the house. Yeah. Instead of having to rely on people having built a house already that has that stuff, I want to be able to start from scratch and choose all the specs I want. That's kind of my longer term goal. I have like a shorter term, which is to get a nice rear wheel drive, hopefully. Rear wheel drive manual car next year and have the best one I can afford, essentially. Oh no, Dante. One move from me in a garage. That's all that matters. Yeah, I like that mentality. Never factored in a significant other. I get what. LOL. Badge. No stick woman for the stick man. With Canadian salary, I can do that, but in Serbia, okay, yeah, I know. That's kind of the same thing with like Hong Kong, where like all the people like they don't have like high salaries. Like people from the Philippines go to Hong Kong, but then they send the money back, and then they own like large estates and stuff because the money goes so much further there. The Dante DC. No wonder he just kind of ran into the wall. I'm gonna have to be a pimp. Do you actually want to go back though? I feel like a lot of people never think about necessarily going back because they like it here, but I don't know. I guess you'll find out if you ever do get a job here or something. You can make up your mind then. It's not something you have to make up your mind now. Yeah, exactly. You'll know once you know. Like once you like know the place. From the people that I talk to, like I mean, I don't know anybody from Serbia specifically. I know a lot of people from Ukraine and like Ukraine, India. People I know some people from Nepalese, from Bangladesh. And all of them have relocated to Canada, and they want to like build a life here, don't want to leave. So and we even had a guy from the US come up and say that he wants to relocate here, even though he's born and raised in the US. So I don't know. It feels like people do enjoy it here, and I do recommend the place, but of course it's not for everybody. So your mileage may vary, but I'm excited to see if you can, when you do make it over here. Hopefully we're still talking then. It'd be cool to kind of bring you around. I always love introducing new things to new people. That's why I love hang out with my depressed friend because he kind of lives outside of the city. I live closer to like civilization, so it's cool that I get to like drive him around to places he's never been, show him different places. Unfortunately, he still hasn't talked to me ever since like February. He's bad, man. Not be as friendly as here. Here's be a pimp. But yeah, working for a broad salary and living here, that would be so good. You love your internet? Yeah, I figured. Thanks for helping me by enabling the co-op point totals. I don't have to do all 3 races. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like we can say all we want, but you won't know if you like it here until you get here. So, best of luck. First step, get a local internship, I guess. Never stop shooting for the stars. Alright, I'll wait for you, Dante. We get a relog here. What's next? Oh yeah, we're doing the tour. Okay. I can take a picture here first. Yeah, go to like a more multicultural if you can. I mean, if you probably won't get to choose really, but we get M4. Yay, we get pig nose. The car I'm gonna get. Oh no, I'm gonna get the 3 instead of the 4, but. But I still have to do playground games after though. You're gonna do playground games on your alt then? Yeah, alright. The moment I start earning decent money, it's all over. What do you mean? What are you gonna do? What are your plans? What mastermind of a plan do you have going on there? I got another 911. Let's go. Keeping that. Selling it for 20 mil. Because no money. I see. What's an example of that? You decide to get like a decent keyboard? Is that on the list? Or are you gonna stick with your cheapo ones? You don't care? Get a decent PC? Oh, okay. Rather than just the regular tech stuff. I see.
You've arrived at your destination.
I guess after that, then you might look at the peripherals, but that's not your main concern. It's the PC itself, because you're fine with your keyboard now. That makes sense. Makes sense. The thing is, though, you make decent amount of money and then you spend more. You don't actually make any more money, essentially. You just get to spend more, I guess. That's why like I'm not necessarily living completely differently from when I wasn't working at the like when I was working at my startup job. I'm kind of living the same way, so I'm like saving more essentially. Although my mom and I have discussed it, and now I'm like, back when I was working my startup job, I wasn't paying for like utilities and stuff, the house, like electric bills or stuff like that. But now I am. Now that I can afford it, essentially. Afford to. So that's like an extra drain on that. Save like 10% of each salary. 10%? That's not a... Oh. Wait. I don't remember if this was dirt or not. Oh. Guess if it is dirt, I'll be sad. I think... Personally, if you can, I feel like saving 50% is a bit better. But I mean, it depends on how much you're in. That is true, though. I feel like 50% is a good number in the sense that you can spend like the other half and know that you're saving. I don't know. I mean, if you get to work abroad, I don't think you'll be paid that little. Because you have to justify also like setting up a new life, and that's gonna take money, like rent and stuff. So if you like don't get a decent enough job, you won't be able to afford to leave living abroad. Let's have a change to even start. Okay, it is dirt. We're good. Not dirt. A lot of vibrate ease. It's all theoretical for sure. Taco. Messed up. Ran food mostly, yeah. I think the thing with living abroad is that you like, you have to spend the amount of like the cost of living in the Canada is much higher than Serbia, I imagine, as you said. I think you already know that. So you're spending more of your paycheck just on living. Plus, there's like a lot of upfront costs about like like buying, possibly like setting up a new life here, like new PC, new like home and stuff. Like if you want like TVs for your house or whatever, then like you're plunking down a lot of initial investment. So it's definitely gonna be a pricey to start, but at that point I feel like so that's why I feel like if you ever like actually consider going abroad, you probably end up going to have to, you're gonna be at a job that's paying decently, and at that point I feel like 10% is not enough. Unless you're getting paid minimum wage, I don't think 10% is enough. But again, it really depends personally how far in the future or how risk averse you are. All right. I like how
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
you guys hear how scalpers are struggling to sell the 3080s they bought. Thank God. That's karma right there. I love that's newsworthy, and it is. A lot of smiles on my face. To those guys. And have fun as well. 40% of piggy bank.
Turn right. In 100 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
I think one thing that's nice in Canada and BC, I think, is like we have this thing called an RSP, which is like retirement fund, and then essentially the company can choose to match however much you pay into it, I think, to a certain percentage. Help with your retirement fund. And that's something, and then like it becomes essentially it's just non-taxable once you, yeah, I know. So in that sense we have that. I know. But then this is where we're like, the RSP I'm talking about is the retirement fund. It's like essentially every if your company subscribes to it, then essentially like if you take 10%, then the company matches it, and they also put it into that retirement fund. And then you can either keep it as hard cash, or you could have it at like my company has like partnered with like a fund that helps you like invest in it so it grows and so it doesn't just stay there. So like you probably at least earn market rate interest at the very least. If they're investing well, then you get a bit extra, so it kind of grows along with you. And that's good because you can kind of prevent or like not prevent, but like kind of work combat against the fact that 10% now is not going to be worth a lot. Like for example, when by the time you, if you factor in inflation by the time you are retired, you know, because like it or not, I think inflation is kind of a part of life at this point. And by the time you're retired, inflation is going to be way up, so that the money that you're saving now is not going to be worth as much, right? So you do want to be having it invested at a fund somewhere. Like, that's nice for my company that we have like that sort of built in, so we don't have to deal with looking to get a fund for our retirement pension stuff separately. Yeah, there's that, which is nice. If you ever come here, you'll know that you'll kind of know what that is now. Probably gonna end up. I'm not using the full amount that my company is willing to match right now, but like 1% or 2% off. I might change that eventually once I sort of get more into my job. Because right now I'm like also like trying to save for my car, right? As I mentioned. Once I maybe get the car after a year or something, or after I just feel better about everything, then I'll probably jack it up to the 12, because it just doesn't make sense for me not to max it out. So in the future, when I'm retired, you can just grab money out of that account essentially, and it's tax-free, which is nice. You do like even from like earning more money, if the money grows from the fund as well, it still remains untaxable, which is pretty amazing. You won't really see the benefits of it until like 50 years from now, essentially. 40 years. However long you work. Just buy gold, that never changes. That is one way to do it, I guess. I don't know, these days I don't know if gold is as in anymore. It's too stable, I guess, in that sense. Can't wait. Oh. No way, Amazon's gonna lay off 20k people, not just 10k. Ooh. That sucks. It said 10,000, but now it's 20,000.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.
Turn around.
Aren't they having like their, what's it called? What they call like reInvent or whatever, like their conference showing off what they've done the past year essentially. Wow, this news coming out now is kind of sad. Those guys working so hard, putting off their work, and then now they're like, yeah, you might not have a job after. I imagine that they thought they were safe too, because there was the rumor was 10,000, and then now it's up to 20k. Ugh. It's bad for those guys. I mean, it's hard to feel completely bad because they work for Amazon, a company, big money. But still, it's never a good time, no matter what company you work at, to be out of a job. That's just stressful. We go eat. All right, see you later. Yeah, I know, down to it, right? Never great. I'm sure that they have some savings, unless they just spent all their Amazon money. But assuming it's the corporate staff as well, but
At the roundabout,
it should be okay for a little bit, I imagine. And plus, they're gonna get a severance package, which gives them, probably will give them a couple months of salary. Rip those 20k people. Yeah, I mean, they already, I think it was already in progress when they did like the 10k initially, so it's probably just the additional 10k people essentially. Initially the thought was that Amazon was like one of the ones that were less affected because they have AWS, because AWS is making the money. But turns out, I mean, they need to trim it out to 10k. I doubt they're trimming 10k from the AWS side, but who knows? Because they're the ones that are making money, but I guess nobody's safe at this point. It's hard to assume anything. Like, I doubt they're gonna, you know, try and fire the guys that are making them any money, you know? What if they don't anymore? What happened to the music? There it is. Your vestiges. Are they now the company that's laying off the most people? You know, Meta and Microsoft. Both laying off some people. And like 10k, 10, 11k was the highest amount I heard. Amazon might just be the largest one now. we didn't buy enough on Prime Day, guys. It's our fault, guys. We just needed to buy more in Prime Day. This is the last one in the tour, right? This one? Third race? Yeah. Absolutely owning it. Totally our fault, exactly. If only we bought more stuff.
Back to time. I've been busy running my mouth dry, speaking lines of how to find higher hopes and sensibilities meant for me. Let's dive in, create a problem just to fix it. The perfect fit. We're
No, I am not eating a combo. I'm waiting for Dante here. Wait, you have to unlock it? How do you unlock it? So can you even do the playground games?
Look around, try to find the people who stand out, the faceless crowd, lost and found, picking up on the speed of sound to faster ground, moving on. I can't hold back all the new progress, what I've done best, but how about now? Showing off all the things we missed, all your interests.
You can? Alright, perfect. Let's get it done. Wait, I need to get a car for this. Alright, what does Sianu have for me here? What car is recommended? M3. Oh. Do the M3 because I'm a sucker for M3. 308, close to V8. Did I already have it? Maybe I already have it. Is this Sianu? Oh, it is. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong one. Oh no, it's Danger Sign PR is correct. Okay. The one that he recommends. Yeah, okay, we're good. I'm good. Are you ready? Mr. Dante. Assuming you are actually. Okay, perfect. What do you have to do to unlock the freaking trial? It's weird. You aren't able to do it. Ugh. Just got a random tune. Good luck. Oh, let's see this. That was good. Yeah, I know you're just too good. You don't need an actual tune. So understand. Alright. Oh god, I messed up. Ah, no, get me off. Oh, that's wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Wrong thing to say. What? You didn't touch me on my screen. Shoot. Oh shoot. You're bumping into these guys. It's so sad. Please quit, guys. I'm making a lot of mistakes, though. Oh, the game mode you're doing is explaining to you. No time anyway, but I haven't really been paying attention, not gonna lie. I just autopiloted my way through that. Be good enough, though. all know what's important. Good. We have one guy holding it down. Left. One. Left some more. Got him. Oh, God, he lost this. Lol. Nice. Good job, guys. Flawless. Down the middle. Oh, he fell over. Get him! Get him! Oh, I didn't get him. Wow. Fell over and he still got it. Feels bad, man. Ooh, he got through. Feels bad. Another coming. Oh, he got through again. That's okay. You need to cut him off early. We got him. Nice. Oh, I missed. Okay. You guys got him, I think. Good. Oh, nice. Good job. Ah! Oh, damn it. The wrong gear, but it doesn't really matter. Good job, guys. Good job. Get him! Oh, it doesn't really matter. They're not gonna win. We're good. Wait, you have 4 tires? What are you doing? Cruising for bruises over there. You know what? I commend you. I commend you. All right, here we go. Did they quit? Are they quitting? I guess people like don't quit nowadays because they don't actually have to win anymore to get. I remember in Horizon 4 people quitting pretty quick. You have to win. I guess they can't even get to the flag, lol. I like this game mode because it doesn't slow you down ever, which is nice. Down the middle, a couple. He got blocked by his own guys. Oh my god, that was sad. I just watched him bump into his own guy. He stopped dead with his flag still up. Funny. Are they gonna copy our strat now? It might be harder now. The next one. 'Cause last time I don't know what they were doing last time actually, now that I think about it. They got him. Oh lol. Oh wow. Whoa, what? Oh, usually I feel like that would fit. Oh, what? Neither of them fit, whatever. Fast. I can't get anything there. We're okay though. What? We're good though. There's only 8. We got like what, 20 something last time? We're good to go here. Camping their flag is more efficient. The problem is they can kind of like the camp flag is kind of annoying because like once they get past it, it's like you know they're past. Here they kind of have to dodge it to even score, which is nice. I don't know. Looks like this is better defense. I don't know. But they can kind of like drive around you and not have to touch you with some of them. But you might be right. I'll be right. Oh, they're not even defending anymore. Nice. You're done. Lol. You're not on this map. Yeah, it's pretty like, it's hard because it's hard to define because there's no like clear border where you can or cannot pick up a flag. Like some people can kind of sneak in and it's hard to tell how far away you can get, still touch the flag and grab it, but it's very clear how the border between scoring and not scoring a flag. That's why it feels like that's always a bit more of a solid strat, but it's what it is. Plus, the thing, okay, actually no, I think I know why. The main reason, wait, wait, what if I try to get into the trial? Does it pull you in? Wait, let's see. Hmm? Maybe this is the way. That's good. I think the main thing is that if you stop them at the flag, it's really easy for them to keep trying to get the flag. Because you're still standing on where they need to be. Whereas if you stop them at the zone, If you stop in the zone, they have to go all the way back to grab another flag to try again. So it actually gives you more time to set up again for the next defense. Oh wow, my reverse gear is nowhere near as fast as yours. It's because my first gear is super short as well. It's because my first gear is short. Yeah, it's based off the first gear, I think. How fast is my first gear? Oh, yeah, it's exactly the same ratio as first gear. I think. You're bouncing off the limiter for me. I don't even have enough speed to freaking do a hairpin, a J-turn. Handbrake 180. Actually, I reverse faster than I go forward by like 1 mile an hour. If this works, I'm after helping you get this. I guess. I wonder what you actually have to do. I've totally forgotten what you need to do to even unlock the trial. Initial D? Initial D moment? The EK9 crash? No, it wasn't the EK9. What was it? It was an earlier Civic. Bingo. EG6, you're... I don't know the numbers. Oh, God. Not gonna lie, I appreciate like how iconic that car is, but front wheel drive is just never my cup of tea. Unless it's family car. If I get to choose, I don't think I'd ever buy a front wheel drive car. Pleasure. For enjoyment. What am I? Is this road?
You know what time it is.
Is this road? Wait,
Marvin Devine,
it's road, right?
Uber, Axel,
What? It's dirt? Wait, is it actually dirt?
and you know how we do.
Oh. Dirt trial, okay. Manin.
I've been making loot since like 22. See how I made it right here in the booth. I'm always pursued cause of what I pursue. That's greatness, yeah, I gotta make it, I got things to lose. Boy, wanna get in my groove, but can't get in my groove. The XL and Uber way too fireable. When this joint drops, better call the truth. And when you hear the drop, better raise the roof. You already know what happens to me.
Alright, here we go. I love this track. God. Our main man is working against us. Why? Yeah, this car just still doesn't feel front heavy. Doesn't necessarily like to rotate under power. It's a lot under brakes though. No, let's swap you out. See you later. Funny though, Dante's LS sounds louder than mine, even though he was beside me. I think mine should be louder now. Oh god. I wonder if it counts for completion for you, even though you don't have it unlocked yet, Dante. I guess we'll find out. Kind of funny. Wow, this guy just AFK, I guess. Yeah. We're just carrying. We have a decent group of players here. This dirt trial is always easy because the AI just never was. Ever since the first Horizon, has never fathomed how to do dirt that quickly. You would have thought that they would have figured it out by now, but nope. Still bad at it. Oh, the AFK guys just kicked that thing. All right, that wasn't too bad. Hello, Ryan. Lol. I like how just so happens this season we have Blue Lock, where anime, soccer anime, football, however you want to call it. And then Japan is like getting as like further than they've ever had before. It's kind of cool. What a coincidence. Oh, you missed a checkpoint? Bad. I think all the people that are left were studs. R34. Never mind. It's okay on dirt? Gotcha. I gotta pass because it's dirt. Gotcha. Keep that in mind. How you doing, Ryan? But like Japan with the power of anime is, I think they're top 16 now, right? Yeah, the World Cup. It'd be so amazing if they won it. I haven't watched a single episode of Blue Lock, but I'm sure people are watching it a lot now. I've never been really super interested in soccer, but it's cool that that coincidence happened. Also, Marin desu. That it? Hey, we're done.
All the lessons I have learned, I am stronger now. I won't let me down. No, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome. No,
Okay.
I am not afraid. Like
I'm thinking to play one full playlist and then I'll call it a night. It's 4 a.m. Actually, no. I have to wake up. I have to wake up tomorrow. I have to wake up at like 12 because I have lunch plans, assuming that the snow clears up. Like 4:15. Time everything happens will be like 5. Guess I'll have 7 hours of sleep. Alright, I think I'm gonna make a call here. Sorry guys, no open racing tonight. Gonna call the stream to an end here. Promise tomorrow I'll be back earlier than ever. Yeah, maybe I don't promise that, but I'll try. It'll be as early as possible tomorrow, and then we're just gonna do some regular old open racing. Find ourselves some rammers. Hopefully take him out, or I'm not usually the person to take them out. Usually it's Zivo or Dante, but it's funny watching it though. Alright, with that said, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Forza. I don't know, because I think my lunch thing with my dad might be... Yeah, so I'm having lunch with my dad, so that might drag on, so I might not be able to stream tomorrow afternoon, but we'll see. I'll update y'all if anything changes with that. It's been fun to vent about my relationship with my father a little bit, but yeah. Take care. Stay stay safe, all that good stuff. Bye bye.